All right, good Monday evening, everyone. It is March 30th. We had some glorious weather today. We finally reached the 70s. We've got a bit of a schedule change here, so I am filling in for Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. We've got schedule changes because of Artemis. So as you, I'm sure, might have heard us previewing Artemis, what it is, where it's going, what they're going to be doing. We've been talking about that for what seems like a couple of months now. The launch is set for Wednesday, and we will have live coverage when it takes off. Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich will be in, so that is why if you normally see me in the mornings, I am here for the evenings, of course. Do we have a live view of Kennedy Space Center?
Yeah, it looks like this is a live shot.
All right, all eyes on the moon today, all eyes going to be on the weather, and of course that is something that we will be breaking down a little bit later, but it does appear that Wednesday is going to be the date that they are eyeing for the launch. So that is going to be the first day of the launch window, which will be just before 6:30. In the evening hours, so we will be looking ahead towards that. But the weather looks to be good. Remember, it can't be too hot, can't be too cold. The winds have to be calm as well. A lot riding on this, so of course we have more updates to come. For now, today we entered the 70s. This weekend was cool. It was sunny, not a single cloud in the sky. Today, that warming trend really continues and we start to go above average. So our average high for this time of year is 68. We did 71 this morning, 52. If you remember Sunday morning, it was frosty, 20s and 30s. So it's much more mild out there. That is all due to a southerly breeze that came through. So let's talk about what we've got going on. Of course, we've got cloud cover across the region, none of which has produced any rainfall, but it did kind of prevent us from entering the lower to middle 70s. I do think if we had more sunshine, we could have easily hit 75 degrees. We've got cloud cover across much of the area, and this is going to stick with us as we go throughout the work week as well. Temperatures struggling to cool down just because of the cloud cover, so you'll notice those overnight lows certainly not as cool as they have been in previous days, again, especially compared to Sunday morning. This is something I've been showing all evening long, that 24-hour temperature change, because each and every day is going to look a little bit similar to this. Right now we are anywhere from 5 to even 8 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Here's the cloud cover across the region, but you'll notice no rain. That is coming though, likely as we go towards Wednesday, and we will carry a rain risk as we go towards the weekend as well. This evening, perfect for any patio plans. I've been saying this all week long. This is the perfect patio weather. 60s and 70s. 60s is what we've got over the next couple of hours. So if you have any evening dinner plans, certainly keep them. This is what I mean when I say it's going to be mild waking up to Tuesday morning, upper 50s to start, and that is just a sign of where we are headed. So we'll be looking at 80-degree temperatures returning for your Tuesday. That is also the final day of March, and that range is what we're going to stay in, well above average as we go throughout the upcoming work week. Of course, we've got one final day of March left, but we did want to go ahead and check in on this calendar because as of now, we are running our third warmest March so far here in Charlotte. Remember, that's the average temperature. So when you look at this calendar, the reds are above average, the blue is cooler than average, and then the orange is going to be right at average. So we've got a lot more red than blue out there. So it's definitely been a warm March, but this really signals just how abnormally warm it actually was. Of course, featuring 3 record high temperatures as well. Now we've got rain chances increasing later on this week, and again 80s returning. Those are going to be the big weather headlines as we go throughout the rest of the week. Now, I didn't mean to get to the 7-day forecast because I clicked something wrong, but we will get into that in just a minute. I do want to go ahead and show you our setup this week because it's a very summer-like pattern, and you'll probably see us show this graphic the June, July months as well. So we've got that Bermuda high off towards the east. This circulates a southerly wind for us. That brings in moisture that keeps our temperatures warm, and it's also going to be why our rain chances will also be returning as well. Of course, this will help alleviate some of those fire danger concerns. We had a red flag warning, which is a fire weather warning over the weekend. Since then, We've got an increase in moisture, so the air is not nearly as dry, and winds are also not nearly as gusty as well. Now, we still have quite a few wildfires out there, especially across the mountains. The reason why is because we are still under a drought. We've got dry fuels, lots of brush leaves, dry vegetation, so fires can basically spread quickly and fast moving. That is why there is that active burn ban across the entire state of North Carolina. Interesting enough, South Carolina did lift theirs at around 7 o'clock this morning. This basically means no open burning, no campfires, no fireworks. That also goes until further notice as well. On this futurecast, we've got some relief. So this is Wednesday. Afternoon and evening, we'll have a chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. But not everyone gets in on the action. It's like that typical summertime-like pattern, like I mentioned. So anyone that does get, a lucky few of us will get in on these. Briefly heavy downpours, lightning and thunder, that will be a risk as well. And we'll pretty much do that each and every day all the way through the weekend. We do have more widespread rain likely coming for Sunday, and this is actually going to be due to an approaching cold front. So Easter Sunday plans right now, rain looks to hold off, but we will see those rain chances really uptick Sunday night through early Monday morning, and then by the second half of Monday, everything should have shifted off. Now, if we do get these soakers, it looks like the severe weather threat will be low just because the timing of this, and we'll also have a chance to pick up anywhere from a quarter to about an inch of rainfall across much of the area. I think the majority of that will be up in the mountains. So coming up, we'll break down your Easter Sunday forecast, the temperatures, the cool down behind that cold front that I mentioned, plus a look at Artemis and the wildfire risk as we head towards this week.